Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody. How is everybody doing? Let me turn this down. How is everybody doing out there? Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to Who and What Miss J Speaks Talk Show and Podcast. Yes, how is everybody doing out there? Y'all see what's going on, right? But don't worry. I got me something to drink right here in my head. Don't you worry about it. Miss J gonna be all right. But y'all come on in here, y'all queens, y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Um, because and look, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. You let me know if I can hear me. I got stuff set up a little different. But yes, y'all come on in here. Cause this is a topic I want my queens to hear. And I will say this: if you're watching that little red light on, that means y'all watching Miss J live. But if you watching it, doing a replay, it is okay. Because you know what? I appreciate you doing that too. That's real talk. I appreciate you doing that too. Those that can't watch live, it's okay. Y'all come back and watch the replay, okay? Because this also with another with another there she is. There she is. There she is. Welcome on in here, girl. Welcome
Hello,
on
hello,
in here.
hello, everyone. Hello.
Matter of fact, let me turn something up here because can't hardly hear. Hold on. It's not you, it's me. I got to turn something up. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just finished welcoming everybody in. And I was telling them all the queens to come on in here because this is a subject that along with all the other ones we have talked about so far that needs to be talked about. Uh it's I was I was surprised that it went this far. I mean, I really was when I first heard it. But anyway, you've seen the topic. Janet, anything you want to say?
Oh, not so far. I'm just tuning in with y'all, and I know that what this topic is concerning, it is deeply concerning me because it was quite shocking. But I seen
Yes.
it today on Instagram. I seen it on TikTok. I seen it on Facebook, and it's sad. But it's something that we really need to get out there. We really need to connect with each other on this because this affects each and every woman, especially a woman of color in the world.
Exactly. Let's just keep it one. Let's just be honest about it. You know, let's just let's just be honest about it. So that y'all saw the topic about the relaxers, how the perm and I'm cleaning my glasses out. How the perm and the relaxers, y'all, is everyone is causing uterine and endometriosis and fibroids. Uh, yes, we get ready. I'm getting ready to talk about it. Y'all, let me clear my glass.
Ooh.
You look pretty, girl.
Oh, I
I,
do. Thank
I
you.
love that purple. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. I love that.
Well, you know you always look gorgeous yourself, but
Well, thank you, honey. If you just don't, you won't believe how I was rushing.
I call myself like making sure I had plenty time, and then at the end still end up rushing. Okay.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Okay, I
That's
got
too
these
much.
glasses cleaned out, y'all.
That's what I'm doing too. See my
Yeah,
eyeglass.
clean your glasses out. Yeah, because I don't have my contacts yet. They coming. Yes, I went inside to go and get some contacts. They coming. Um,
Ah, yeah,
yes,
yeah. I've
Valerie.
been I've been wearing contacts. I wore
So
contacts yesterday.
yeah. Oh, you did.
If you see my live or any of my reels, you can tell I had on contacts. I don't know if you could tell or not though.
Okay. No, I didn't notice it. I
Oh,
didn't notice it. But let me see if anybody in here. But anyway, we get ready to get started because we're not going to hold you long because this is Saturday and I know people got stuff planned. But as I stated, those that's going to be in here with us, I really appreciate it. So yes, the topic was about the relaxers and the perms. So let's get into how and why the relaxers was invented. Okay, this is how and why it was invented. The first documented history of a relaxer began with Garrett Augustus Morgan in 1909. His hair straightening cream was found accidentally when he was trying to find a solution to ease friction on sewing machines in his tailor shop. That's how he found it.
I'm sorry, it's my other phone. It's just going off.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, that's how he found it. That's how the relaxers was first invented, y'all. This man by the name of Garrett Augustus Morgan in 1909, he was actually trying to find. It was found accidentally find a solution to ease friction in his sewing machines in his tailor shop.
Mm.
Okay, so think about that right there. Trying to find something to ease friction, okay, in his sewing machine tailor shop. That's how the relaxers came about in 1909.
1909.
Yes, 1909. Yes.
That was
That,
a
that,
long
that-
time ago. Good Lord.
yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And let me say this. Y'all know we've been warned this man was trying to warn us about this for years. For years about using the perms and the relaxers and all. Y'all, yeah, Dick Gregory, yes, him. He for years he was and doctors I might be saying it wrong, Dr. Cinnabee, him also. He was another one. For years they've been all on YouTube telling us about leave these perms alone, about how it was messing up our body, how it was messing up, causing us uterine cancer. Yes, it was. Because y'all know why? Because I remember hearing it and I remember seeing it. Yes. I do. So, and y'all know y'all already know it was three kinds of relaxers, right?
Yeah, because I remember when he was talking about that, now that you mentioning it, and everybody just didn't take it serious.
See?
We just didn't take it serious because, we liked the effects that it gave us. You know what I'm saying? We just like, oh, okay, okay. Because I remember hearing about it myself.
Yes.
And I didn't actually need a hair relaxer for my hair, but I didn't have straight hair. And that's when I didn't appreciate what I did have was beautiful coils. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to make my hair straight. I wanted it to be straight. So that's why I started using relaxer. But yeah, as you get into this, I'm going to jump in there with you and ask you a lot of questions because this may make a lot of sense. And for what I've seen on the internet is that some people may be having some compensation to them.
Yes, it is a lawsuit. I want to turn my volume down on my phone because I'm watching it looking at it from my phone too. Yes, it is. It's some lawsuits. It's some lawsuits with this. Um, and what I saw today, or was it yesterday? You know how people be sponsoring ads. And I think I got a clip. I'll show it to you, but in a minute. Of this is this is prevalent now because it's like you said, Jan, it's all on YouTube. Because I just saw a clip and I think I got it to show of Tamara Hall, on her talk show. I don't know if y'all know Tamara. Remember her? She has a talk show.
Yeah,
she had a board certified dermatologist all up there talking about it. This was just 2 months ago, so it's all on YouTube now, y'all. It is about how these perms. All right, now let's be honest before I continue on. Okay, those that's watching live and those watching the replay, let's be honest. What were the real reason we was perming our hair? What do you think?
well, I personally think that, like I said, I didn't appreciate my beautiful coils.
See?
I wanted to have straight hair, like
See?
I've seen the other, like Caucasian women,
See?
Hispanics, different people. They seem to be able to manage their hair better. And to us, it looked more beautiful because those are the things that was portraying on the media, on the commercials, the flowing hair, the running on the beach, the long hair. I remember me and my sister used to put like shirts on our head to make our hair look like it was, a certain way and things like that. So I think it was just influenced, because everything becomes a trend.
That's right, Janet.
And this trend, I believe, just got totally out of hand. And now we as, African American women are just now embracing our beauty.
Woo!
We're just
Yes.
now understanding. I don't know how did we get lost in that, but
Yes,
we
Janet.
got lost in. But now we walk around and we don't even concern ourselves with trying to straighten our hair, because I know I don't. I walk around my natural hair. This is a wig, but
Yeah.
I walk around with my natural hair every single day. My husband would not let me put on a wig last night for date night. He said, "Just wear your natural hair." I said, "It needs combing." He said, "No, just let it be free, just like it is."
Yeah,
This
exactly.
this is you. This is you. Just let it be. But we lost ourselves because our men tend to, cater to and looked at and admired
Tell
women
it.
with all these other things like that. So we
Yes.
wanted to make ourselves look acceptable to men. We forgot about ourselves.
Ourselves.
That's just my opinion.
No,
That's just my opinion.
you hitting it. You hitting it on.
Yeah.
If y'all listening, thumbs up. You hitting it on the head, because a lot of us didn't want it. Because I was one of the ones. I was one of the ones. Yes, I wanted that. I had that. Man, I would turn that dark and lovely up. Do you hear me?
Man, that was my main brand.
I was turning.
I
I,
got
I was
something in
wearing
my
dark
eye.
and lovely, dark auburn. Oh yes, oh yes. I mean, but and boy, whew. Yes, I
Yeah, and
wanted
I
that
didn't even
straight
need
hair.
it. My daddy got so much Indian in him. I didn't even really need it, but I didn't like the coils. But now I appreciate the coils. I got something in my hair. I got a hair in my eye, y'all. So
Oh, that's
if you
okay.
see
That's
me
okay.
digging in my eye, I
That's
can't see it.
okay.
I see it, but I can't get it because my nails are super long. But
Uh-huh.
yeah. And I just wanted and then too, also I wanted to say this too,
Yes.
Angela, I think that where we originally got it from, I don't know where our parents, but they kind of introduced us to the straight hair, even though they was killing us, giving it to us. But they were
Yes.
doing it a more natural way with the hot comb. You know what I'm saying? So we wanted that same look after, we don't want, because once it get wet or once we start sweating or something, it goes back to the natural coils. But we
Exactly.
so then when somebody came out with something that would make it be straight all the time, and we didn't have to put that hot comb in there, hitting the back of my kitchen's hurting me. You know what I'm saying? We said, "Oh, mama, give me a perm. Give me a perm. Give me a perm."
Mm-hmm.
We wanted that permanent straight hair. And that's why it's called a perm, because we wanted to be permanent like that and didn't know it was damaging us on the
You're
inside.
right. That is so true, because that was me. And you right. They were killing us, putting it in our head,
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Them children
This is
wanted
going to
just
be
for
big.
me.
This
Oh,
is going
y'all
to be big.
listen. Y'all listen. I'm
But
telling
when
y'all.
you said it was a gentleman, what was that gentleman's name again?
The one that started. The one that was trying to tell us was oh gosh.
Can you pull me a
Dick
little
Gregory.
closer?
Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory and Dr. Cinnabay, he's deceased now. I might be saying it wrong, but those that used to watch Dr. Cinnabay, y'all know him, y'all remember him. Those two men for years, I'm telling y'all, for years, and y'all know can tell the truth, was trying to tell us ladies to leave these perms alone.
So
Because I definitely remember.
now
I definitely
you
remember.
mentioned another gentleman that his name was Augusta or something.
Oh, okay. He's the one that discovered it. It was discovered accidentally in 2009. Excuse me, 1909. Where he was it was trying to find a solution. He was trying to find a fix to ease the friction on his sewing machines in his tailor shop.
And he was, the way he tested it was on dog's fur. He didn't test it on him. He related our hair to dog's fur.
Y'all get it?
So and dog's fur is already straight, so that would make no sense. But Madam C.J. Walker, she was the one that became a billionaire in the industry of inventing a hair straightening formula and a hot comb.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember watching, I love when you got to watch the movie. The movie is phenomenal. I watched the movie, Madam C.J. Walker.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You seen it?
Yes,
Man.
ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
she actually stole that formula from another lady,
Yep.
and then became rich on it. She stole it. She stole
Mm-hmm.
it. And
She did.
She became rich on it,
She played that woman, played that part. She did
girl,
that.
and the reason why she stole it was because the woman that originally had it, she was a fair-skinned African American
Yes,
that felt like she was above, the women that had a lot of melanin in their skin.
that's right. That's right. Exactly. You're telling the truth. Exactly. So if y'all haven't seen it, and
Go see it.
please go watch the movies. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Madam C.J. Walker. Yes, and thank me later. Come back
yeah.
up under the post and let me know that y'all have seen it and what y'all thoughts about it, because that's a very, very, very good
Oh,
movie. It
that-
really,
it's
yes,
a documentary, but it's not. It's a movie, but it actually tells the whole truth of her family. And you know what? She got sick and she died. She may have gotten sick and died of the chemical study using it. She was
exact.
always making
Yep,
and
sure
doing
was. She
it.
sure was, y'all. Yep, she got
Mhm.
sick. Sure did.
Yeah, she got
Sure
sick,
did.
passed away, and it might have been from them chemicals.
Who know? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know.
So y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that. So y'all already know that it was certain levels of relaxers, right? Certain strength. And there are 3 different types, right?
Yep, I remember
Now,
that.
3 different types of relaxers. You have the lie hair relaxers.
Mm-hmm.
This is the lie hair relaxer that contain sodium hydroxide.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the strongest chemicals used in hair relaxers. That sodium hydro HYDROXID hydroxide. Yes, this is one of the strongest chemicals used in hair relaxers. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Now you also have the no lie relaxers.
Yeah, right.
Right. Uh-huh. And then the natural hair relaxers that does not contain any chemicals at all.
Wow.
So those are your 3 types.
I'm gonna
But this
kill my
one,
camera so I can get this drop in my eye.
okay. It's all right. But those are the 3 types of relaxers, y'all. The one that carry the most damage and the strongest one is that lie hair relaxers. And that contains the sodium hydroxide, or it's called NaOH, right? That's an acronym. But that's considered the strongest chemical used in hair relaxers. And then you got the no lie hair relaxer. Now, which one did y'all use? Put it in the comments. Which one do y'all remember use, or if you're still using it? Put it in the comments, okay? Let's be I want y'all to interact with us, okay? Um, then you got the natural hair relaxer that does not contain any chemicals. That's what they say. I don't believe them. That's just me, my opinion. And just keep
Yeah,
it
I don't
100.
believe it either.
That's my opinion. I'm sorry. Um, those are the 3 types of hair relaxers. Okay. Now, I do remember, and to be very honest, now that I look back on it and we're doing research on this, I really did not need to be buying that strong one. I was buying it. I was buying the strong one, cause my hair. I'm telling y'all, it feels just like baby hair. But see, I
Right.
didn't know that. I would just go buy the strong one. I always bought the strong one. I sure
Really?
did. Yes, uh-huh. Yes, I really did. I always bought the strong one. I always thank you for coming in here. I always bought the strong one. There.
Mm-mm-mm.
I did. Not knowing it was hurting me. And
Yeah, it's
y'all know what? You gotta figure something is wrong when you now. Okay, now I can talk for myself now. I'm speaking for myself. And if y'all watching, y'all let me know if y'all done this or had this done to you or done your child like this or whatever. I even forgot the time limit one time. I had it sitting in my head. And when I realized it had been like 25, 30 minutes. And when I tell y'all, oh my gosh, I had sores. I had about 4 or 5 different burns. That's the truth. That's the truth. I had like 4 or 5 different burns in different areas of my head. And then but see, my stupid ass, excuse me, um, me, I just kept on buying them again. Time, of course, over 2 3 months, go buy it again. That should have let me know. That should have let me know right then and there that I need to leave that alone. That's burning me. But I
Right.
kept, but I
Absolutely.
kept right on.
But if we continue to, no one's in there. If we continue to, indulge in these things, we have to be cognizant. We have to pay attention to the warnings, and we
Mm-hmm.
didn't pay attention to the warning, you know. There's the fine writing. You notice that in the boxes of relaxers, it comes like this long sheet that's folded all the way up and stuff. And if you read everything on it, that's why I'm telling you, people think they're going to have a lawsuit. They're probably not, because they probably had a clause in there that
Mm-hmm.
probably says something about what this can cause. You know what I'm saying? Because these relaxers they're not coming off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming off the shelf. They've been on there too long. And it's a lot of things that we take in our body, not knowing it, that cause us to get sick and could possibly die. Now, me being a vegan, and the reason why I said that is, and not to take not to get off subject.
No, no,
The
no.
reason,
Let's
the,
talk. Let's
the
talk.
reason, the reason why I said that is the fact that I'm vegan, right? So I eat quite a bit, not quite a bit, but I eat rice. I was raised on rice, and so to get my carbs, that's what I go. I'll go to rice before I go to potatoes. So I found out this morning. I was watching. I'm telling you, I love TikTok. I love Instagram because people are on there. It's for entertainment, but it's very informative as well.
Yeah.
Now I come to find out that there's a natural chemical element in our food that we cannot avoid, and it's called arsenic. And I know a lot of people know that that's poison. But
Yep.
did you know that they put a lot of arsenic comes in, most of it, as far as food is concerned, it comes in our rice, seafood. Um,
You're right.
what's the other one? It's in our water. Actually, it's in the air. We can breathe it in because it comes out of wood. It's amazing because it's been known to cause cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
Arsenic.
did
Yep.
I did some research on it, and there's a guy that's on TikTok. He's a creator of different types of foods, and so he came across the fact that he's not even going to eat rice anymore. But if we go down the list and say, okay, this is what I do every day. This is what I use. Our soaps, our shampoos, our this and that. This is what I use. Now let me research it. And this is what I use. Let me research that. You will find that everything that we put in our body is poison.
Yep.
Why is that?
Yep. You're right.
Because man has destroyed the foundation of the earth. They have done so much to the earth itself that nothing pure is going to come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing great. You see what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
can't be no more because of what man has done to the grounds. So we just got to do the best that we can. Where we got to keep our eyes and ears open to things that can be very harmful for us right away, but it's going to be impossible to escape things as
It
arsenic.
is. It is. Mm-hmm.
All these
Mm-hmm.
things that we know can cause it. It's in our water that we drink. So
Yeah.
we concerned. I understand the concern about the hair product, but we got a whole bunch of more concerns.
A whole lot.
Yeah, and that's just one that came to the surface. Somebody just saying, now let's bring it to the surface. It's been going on, like you said.
Exactly.
The big guy that died? He's the one that totally said, "It's warning, warning. Y'all need to stop doing this," and then everybody ignored that. You see what I'm saying? So we got to try to be more cognate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to
Mm-hmm.
be aware, and then act upon it. Don't just say, I heard about it, just like I did. I said, oh, I heard about that. But
Yeah.
did that stop me? No. I didn't stop putting perm in my hair to 2020, 2021. During
Really?
the COVID. Yeah, because if I felt like I wanted to perm my hair, I did it. And I
Wow.
had nice long hair. Then all of a sudden I said, let me cut all my hair off.
Mm-hmm. I
Then I cut it
appreciate you
off.
sharing it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just amazing that, I can't even imagine putting chemicals in my head like that. But still, you see, we are here. What,
Yeah.
that's got
Mm-hmm.
to be, if it's strong enough to turn the color of your hair, what do you think it's doing when it seeps down to your pores of your scalp?
Whew. Exactly, Janet. Thank you, Daria T, for coming in here. And hello to you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in here.
Hello.
Share us out, sprinkle us out. Share us out because this is some information us queens we need to talk about. We need to know. Yeah, we diving
So
in.
things that we don't have to do, we shouldn't do. We
Exactly.
should embrace ourselves and take care of ourselves. Embrace your nice coils. Embrace the color of your hair. Embrace everything that God gave you because that's what's going to help you. We can't escape it, on a large
Exactly.
on a scale, but on a large scale we can. We can
Mm-hmm.
eliminate it and bring that down, percentage wise, if we just pay attention and eliminate some of these things that we don't have to do. If it's life threatening, it's something we got to take in, yes. But if we don't have to take it in, then don't take it in. You know what I'm saying? When he did the difference between white rice and brown rice, even though brown rice has more nutrients in it, he said, I'd rather eat the white rice because of it has less of the poison in it. You see what I'm saying? Because they stripped it to get it like that. The rice wasn't always white, they
Yeah,
made it
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So look at, you see what I'm
Wow.
saying? So as vegans, I have to be careful of vegetation and everything that I put into my body. Pre-made foods. We have to really read the labels and take them serious because that's where the the commercial people are going to get over on us because they'll say, "Well, did you read the fine print?"
Exactly. Exactly, Janet. Yep.
You know, they want to
Mm-hmm.
know, did you read the fine print?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
we got to quit being lazy, y'all, and we got to get with the program.
I appreciate you sharing that. So since you shared when the last time, I'm gonna share when the last time I had mine. All right. So
Oh,
I am natural. This is all me. So
I love it.
I got I got my okay. I got my sister locks when I was 50. September 28th of this year made me 10 years with my sister locks. But now the day I went in there to get my sister locks, I had went 9 months without no perm. Because I called myself wearing my little fro. At least I
Right,
thought.
right.
Look now, see, let me show you now. 9 months, I didn't put no perm in my head, but my hair was like a little fro. You see what I'm saying? It really was standing all up and everything. 9 months. I went in there to get ready to get my sister locks installed, and my loctician looked at me. She got 38 years doing nothing but natural hair. She looked at
Mm.
me. She said, "Miss J, I hate to tell you, but you still got some perm in your head." I'm like, "Wait a
Oh,
minute, huh?" She said, "Yeah, you still got some little perm in it." I said, "I tell you what, cut it all out." That's what
that's
I
right.
told her. I said, "Cut it all out." I said, "I don't care how short my hair be after you get finished." I said, "We're gonna do this today." And I'm telling y'all, when she got through cutting, I didn't know because my hair was being in that nice little fro like I didn't have 9 months without it, right? But when she got through cutting that perm out of my head, oh my gosh! But it's okay. Cause this is all me right here, baby. This is all me. And
Isn't,
when I take,
isn't
when
it
I take, let me tell,
beautiful? Oh,
and you know what, Janet? Remember, I gotta piggyback on what you said because let me tell y'all what happened to me, and this is the reason too, Janet. What you said about how we wasn't embracing us. You see what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, had got in the shower and had dried myself out. I was standing in the mirror, and y'all know what? This is real talk. I just burst it out and start crying. And my husband didn't know what was wrong with me. Y'all would have thought I had got some bad news. That's how hard I was crying. But let me tell y'all why I was crying. Mm, because I was looking in the mirror and I was looking at me and I was
mhm.
looking at all of me. No extension. This is all of me. And I kept saying, I kept telling my husband, I said, but this is all my hair. My own hair grew like this.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't give my own. I mean, I was saying like, I was saying stuff like, I never gave my own hair a chance to grow, babe. Look, I said, babe, look, this. I was done because all I had to do when I was putting that perm in my head was give my own hair a chance to grow.
Right.
But I wasn't doing it. I was permanent because I want to be straight,
Yeah.
like the white folks have. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, then we want a straight hair. We
Because
want a
it's
straight
the truth. I'm just, because I told y'all we speak the truth right here. That was why I want that nice, pretty, like the white folks have. I did. I did. But when a couple years ago, when I sat in that bathroom and I cried like a baby, and I said, Lord, these going in the grave with me. And I meant that. I embrace it. I love it. But
It's
one thing that
beautiful.
bothers me
I
and people,
just would love to see you wear it down more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's beautiful, and I just, that shows that you took time out for it. You take good care of your hair, and you know what? We're not called queens for no reason.
you better tell it.
We're not called. We are descendants from kings and queens.
You better tell it.
We're from Africa.
Do y'all realize that? Do y'all
You know,
realize we have
and
descendants? We and
for
you know
us to
what?
try to cover that up and to make
2023.
ourselves to be something else, we are really degrading ourselves. We are
Yes.
we are lowering our worth,
Come on.
and we're not appreciating
Yes.
our
Yes.
inheritance.
And I think that's what happened to me when I broke down like that. I realized I started appreciating me.
Yeah.
I started appreciating my dome, my crown. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? I started appreciating this. And that's why I was saying I never gave my own hair a chance to grow, babe. I said, but look at it. This is all mine. I don't have no extension. I was and he was like, babe, I know. I know. I mean, I was done.
It's
I was
okay to
done,
put
y'all.
wigs on, if we want to look different, but we should never destroy our natural hair, up under these wigs and stuff. And I'm not telling people that because my hair is that I was one of those. I was a victim of the circumstance. I was one that wanted that straight hair. I was one that wanted to, wanted it. And not only after I chemicalized it, then I put the blow dry on. I got to have it straighter
Yes. Blow dry
because I
damage your
because I
hair too,
wanted to
babies.
move. I wanted to move like that. If it didn't move, I was really sick with it. I was like addicted to my hair moving. Like when I moved my head, I wanted my hair to go like that. I was serious with it. I just didn't straighten my hair.
Right.
I was serious with it. I would buy so many different types of, conditioners and blow drying it, then straightening it more after it has the perm in it. We're killing it. Your hair, if your hair could scream and say, please stop, you're killing
Yeah.
me.
Well, see,
You
it
know,
was screaming because because if it was breaking off, that was screaming to you,
yeah,
stop this,
split ends,
stop this,
thinning it out. It got so
thinning
thick
out.
because first my hair was
Exactly.
so thick and full. And my husband that was one of the things I guess was that he was attracted to. He would just play in my hair all the time. He kept his hands in my hair. And it's just because it was all down my back. It's just, I always had long, thick hair.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I just started, I not got started. I always did. He didn't know. But I didn't have to perm it all the time because I didn't have like a very tight coil. My coils were kind of loose,
Mm-hmm.
especially the longer it got, the looser the coils were. But every 6 months or so, I would perm it about twice a year. And I just get it back, that straightening out again. And, because what it did was when it was in my hair and it would grow out and all it would do is just hit it with that hot comb,
Right.
stretch out
Right.
stretch out the roots of the
Mm-hmm.
hair. The
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
chemicals in it, they may have caused all these things like fibroids. I had fibroids. I had to have them removed. I had a fibroid big as an orange.
Oh, Jesus.
My
Well,
stomach still holds the indent of it after they have removed it. It
y'all
never.
hear this?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely going to look into that, because if it's something that I can get compensated for, I'm going for it. Because if it damaged that, they should have did all the proper, took all the proper measures that they needed to take to make sure that we as a race of people was putting that in our heads,
Yes.
we're safe.
Yes. But y'all know you gotta knew something was going on because when you putting that perm in and you taking the comb, while the relaxer was in there, and you comb it out, and then your hair coming off on that comb with their still relaxer up, as you put it in. But see, we weren't doing it.
We wasn't doing that. We wasn't thinking about that. We trying
No,
to look
no,
cute.
we won't.
We thinking about looking cute. We're not
Yeah.
thinking about,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. If anything if you had scratched your head or even washed your head before you put a perm in, you don't die. You gonna die. It's gonna burn you like you had
Yep.
you
Yep.
had
I was a victim of that too.
raw
Sure
rock
was.
put in your
Yep.
head. We should have known something was wrong then. Anything that strong to put, but we didn't care.
Exactly.
We didn't care as a people, but we are caring now.
Yes.
That was the
Yes.
past. This is the present. We are caring now. You know, we were just ignorant. We wasn't stupid. We were
Mm-hmm.
just ignorant. That means that we didn't know no better.
Didn't know
And
no better.
like
Exactly.
my favorite poet, she's passed away. She said, "You do all you can until you know better. And
Haha.
once you know better, you do better." Who is that?
Maya Angelou.
You better know
Angelou.
it.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
she said. You
Maya
do all you
Angelou.
can
Yes. Yes, honey.
until you know better. But once you know
Yes.
better, you do. You're expected to do better. So now
And we didn't know
is
no
we
better. We
know
didn't know no better. We
we
did.
didn't know no
But I
better.
want y'all to listen. But I want y'all to get this information that I'm getting ready to tell you. And like Janet, when we
Mhm.
finish, if you get a chance and start next week or something, you try to make some phone calls to see um are you gonna be able to qualify for this? Because you just never know. It is. I'm going to tell y'all. Let me go right here. So let's look at, can relaxers cause permanent damage? Hair relaxers straighten your. This is what, when you perm your hair. This is what goes on right here. Hair relaxers straighten hair by penetrating the cuticle and the cortex layers of the hair shaft to loosen the natural curl pattern. That's what perming your hair does. It
Say it
penetrates.
again. Say it again.
Hair relaxers straighten hair by penetrating the cuticle and the cortex layers of the hair shaft to loosen the natural curl pattern.
See, that's
This
the key
pro-
right
this
there.
this process leaves the hair weak, brittle, and prone to breakage.
Oh, that's
Yes,
it. Because it made you what you said. Because it what it did to the cuticle, meaning it what it did to the root. See, because if you damage the root of anything, if the root is bad, a bad rooted tree, a bad rooted anything
yes,
gonna
that's
produce
right.
nothing. Ain't gonna produce nothing good
Mm-hmm.
because you
Mm-hmm.
done killed the roots.
That way, the process leads to hair weak, brittle, and prone to breakage. It can even burn your skin and cause permanent damage to the scalp and lead to hair loss. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? I was the victim to that burn, because I told y'all, like, when I had a habit. I would perm my hair, then go around the house, start cleaned up or something, and call myself trying to time it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
And
you want
that
it
day
real
I said,
straight.
yeah, yeah, And but man, when I was getting that stuff out of my hair, oh my gosh, I felt the burn. I felt it, and ended up with 4 different sore spots in my head. I really did, but I kept on doing it though. So next one, here we go. Does hair relaxers causes cancer? Does hair relaxers causes cancer? We get ready, get in the nitty gritty now. Recent research has found that women who has used hair dye or chemical relaxers could be at risk. Let me read it back. Research Recent research has found that women who has used dye or chemical relaxers can and could be at increased risk of developing breast cancer.
Oh wow.
Did you know blowing your hair Did you know blow dry your hair can cause cancer also?
Are you serious? And I just got to tell my daughter to cut her blow dryer off.
Did you know blow dry your hair can cause, yes, cancer also? The study led by researchers from the what I might be saying this wrong, Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey. They have published this in their journal. It's carcinogenological research study shows chemical hair straighteners can and may cause 2.5 times the risk of uterine cancer. Y'all hear that? That's the study from the 2021 study from the Rutgers Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and they published this in their Journal of Carcinology. I had to break it up.
Yeah.
And the research studies have shown that chemical hair straighteners can and may cause 2.5 times the risk of uterine cancer.
Oh, that's sad.
Y'all hear me now, right? Now, it's lawyers out here that are reviewing hair relaxers lawsuits in all 50 states. All 50 states. But this is what they're focusing on. They're focusing on uterine cancer, endometrial cancer and endometriosis, uterine fibroids, and breast cancer. This is what the lawyers are focusing on in all 50 states. Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that?
It's time for everybody to start taking notes because
this is what it's lawyers. We're reviewing this now in all 50 states.
So
what they are focusing on, I'm gonna tell you again: uterine cancer, endometrial cancer or endometriosis, uterine fibroids, breast cancer. All right, in all 50 states. In all 50 states. And they are also concentrating on this. Dark and Lovely. L'Oreal is the biggest defendant, right? Now they got a $200 billion lawsuit. All right. And L'Oreal also, wait a minute, I read it wrong. L'Oreal is the biggest defender, and their net worth is nearly $2 billion. But they are considered the main defendant, the biggest defendant. Just for Me, TCB Naturals.
Oh, wow.
Cante, Cantu, Cante Shea Butter Relaxer.
That's from people that had real core care.
Cante Beauty, PDC Wellness and Personal Care. ORS Olive Oil. And Optimum Saline. Do y'all hear that? But L'Oreal is the biggest one.
Dark and Lovely was the one I used for
Dark and Lovely. Yes.
That's the one I used for years.
Yes.
Years and years.
So here's what started it all. The first two lawsuits that came about. First one, L'Oreal lawsuit was filed in federal court on October 21st, 2022. The first hair straightener lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court in Chicago. Mitchell versus L'Oreal. The plaintiff, Jenny Mitchell, is a Missouri resident who used chemical hair relaxers her entire life. Jenny Mitchell first began using the chemical hair relaxer products in 2000. When she was 10, excuse me, y'all, when she was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Mitchell would either apply at home straightening products herself or have them applied at a salon. She did have this done on regular interviews, right? Y'all excuse me. She was getting this done on regular interviews, all right? She was getting done regularly. So, so in August of 2018, she was diagnosed with uterine cancer at the age of 28.
Oh, wow. 28.
Yes. And she went a full hysterectomy and continues to receive regular treatment and care. She had no family history of cancer at all.
Oh, she needed that was it right there then.
She had no family history at all.
So you know what caused that.
So this was the first one, October in October 2021. 2022, October 21st. Now here's the update. What they did in November 21st, 2022, a new relaxer class action lawsuit was filed in Michigan. They want to set up a medical monitoring program for women who have used chemical hair relaxer products for many years. The lawsuit was filed by a group of plaintiffs who alleged that they and thousands of other women are now at risk of cancer due to their use of the defendants L'Oreal's Dark and Lovely, Just for Me, Cantu, all the ones I just called,
right,
products. Hello, Simply.
Hi. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for coming in here, Simply, Jewel. So that was the update. Now here's another lawsuit, December the 1st, 2022. Hair relaxer class action lawsuit. The first lawsuit that was involving it was recently filed. The second one that was recently filed involving injuries over other than uterine cancer was filed in Southern District of Georgia. Gamble versus Strength of Natural Global. Wow. Hold on, let me tell you about that one. Wow. That was the second one. And that was that was a person from out of Georgia. Wow, y'all. Wow. That was the second one. Okay, here we go. Lawsuit update. Okay, hair relaxer involving injuries. This was Southern District of Georgia. Gamble versus Strength of Nature. Do y'all remember that Perms, Strength of Nature? I do. I sure do.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the perm situations.
And let me see what she say.
But the 26-year-old, that's sad.
Yes.
That's sad too.
Yes, it is.
And if she didn't have no children,
no children, and not even a family history of cancer at all.
Yeah, so you know that the chemicals is, played a one role in that.
Yeah. So these are recent lawsuits, just started, y'all. Recent lawsuits. So I'm gonna bottom line this. Janet, got anything you want to say?
I'm gonna let you go ahead. Do your thing. Just can you pull me in, please? There you go. Thank you. Oh, I like that orange, girl. Now I can see you real good.
Huh?
I said I couldn't see that blouse you got on. I can see it real good now.
Thank you.
Got the little cold shoulders going on.
Yeah, but I got heat in here. You see what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming in here. But Janet, you want to say something?
Yeah, I would just like to, we just got to be real cognizant, you guys. There's nothing we can do now. There's going to be, what Angela gave us is information that we need to be taking notes. We should right now have a pen and paper and taking notes on these things, because if they had lawsuits, then that means, and this woman, and these lawsuits, I'm pretty sure they have won as well out there. It means that they admit that they were wrong, or they were found, wrong. You see what I'm saying? So don't let this just, your life is, if you've already, accumulated things, because I'm number one is definitely get ready to look into it. I've had such serious situations, concerning my health. And a couple of things that she mentioned, I've already have occurred in me. So like I said, I just stopped using chemicals in my head, like in 2021, something like that. So this is very serious to me. We just need to really, 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 really take this segment serious. We need to look at this was directed. And then we want to know, why was this directed just to the Black Americans? Because people of color are the main ones that use these products. You see what I'm saying? So why was it directed? And then not only are we the main ones of people of color, but mostly the female You see what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
women are the most users. Why? You know,
Exactly.
it just gives me a lot of things. It makes me feel like, oh, they're trying to slow down the population of, our people. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get that's a title for another show. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is that we need to really, really take note of what Angela was telling us, how the fact that you can get compensated. So don't overlook this. Stop using them chemicals. Stop it. I don't care. Embrace yourself. Love you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Embrace all your beautiful coils in your hair. Embrace the curves of your hips. You know what I'm saying? Embrace everything about you, because you are a phenomenal woman. You know what I'm saying? And we have to know that and believe that in our hearts. And it took a while for me to grasp that. It did, because I'm almost 62 years old. It took a while for me to grasp that. I'm telling you, I just stopped doing that. And then I was getting ready to go on my date night with my husband last night, and I was going to slap a wig on. I said, well, what wig, you want to see? He said, I don't want to see no wig.
See? Yeah. See
He
there?
said, just wear your own hair. I said, well, baby, it's not even combed, because y'all see, if you follow me at all, if you see any of my pictures, my hair, I got my hair cut like super, super short like that. And every time it grow out, I cut it right back down. Sometimes I cut it all the way down to the wave part of it, But I got to wearing that real kinky coily look. I just get up and do like this to my hair.
See? Yep.
And I love it now. And then with my husband, he sits there, rubs on the top of it, just like he used to stroke it when it was long. Because it's me. It's not synthetic. It's not somebody else's hair that I done bought and put on my head. Because he loves who I am. Love who you are. Love what God has gave you. Because you're not a queen for no reason. Trust me.
I was trying to find that video with Tamara Hall. I thought I had sent it to I thought I had sent it to you too.
No.
About talking about the hair relaxer.
Yeah.
Where she had the doctor up there.
But y'all look into it. Make sure you can do some research yourselves and find out, because it's all over the media. It's
Yes,
everywhere.
it is.
Since
It
you had said
is.
something about it and doing this segment, and I looked at it, it's all over the media. So this is growing now. It's going fast. It's not just like we've seen it. Oh, I know, I heard about that. I know, Amanda. No, this is something that is taking our lives. Uterine cancer. That's where we carry our children in our uterus.
Exactly. That's right, Janet.
You see what I'm saying? There with no production coming out of there with uterine cancer, breast cancer. That's how we feed our children. So yeah, they
Yes.
give you implants, but it can't produce no milk. And we just don't want to be sick like that. If we don't want to keep putting all these toxins in our bodies. We just need to make sure that we're doing the proper research. And we know now that perming our hair is no good. And if you keep on doing it, you sooner or later.
It's gonna be some problems.
Yeah, and if you ain't already sick already for something, you don't know why you're sick. There's so many things that I didn't came up with. Now I'm starting to think that it might be related to all that.
See?
Over the years,
See?
I don't know, but I'm gonna do some research on some things, because because it's chemicals. It's chemicals that will
Yes, it
burn
is.
our scalp.
Yes,
What do
it
you think
is.
it's doing to our brain? What do you think it's doing to our blood? What do you think it's doing to our vital organs? Because it's entering into our body. It is poison. It is poison.
Yes. Let me see what Miss Simply. She said you both look great. Thank you, Miss Simply. Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you.
Simply Jewel. And she also said, yes, it's true. Men do not real chemical period alters the body chemistry. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Excuse me. And
She said it's a class action lawsuit, but there are
yes, class action lawsuit, but there are there are guidelines. That's I was getting ready to bottom line. There are guidelines. But you know they're gonna have some guidelines in there.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna have some guidelines in there. They're gonna do that, no doubt about it.
Go ahead and do your research and see what those guidelines are. And if you were a chemical user, you know what I'm saying. And look at Angela's hair, no chemicals. Look at all that natural, beautiful quality.
And like I said, I think that's why this broke down, because I couldn't even realize. I was all them years. I wasn't giving my own hair time to grow.
Yeah, it'll grow. You forgot you forgot you had long, beautiful hair, and then
I really did.
You know, when we were young, we just couldn't wait to. I remember
Mm-hmm.
my hair being so
Mm-hmm.
young when I was really young, and then we couldn't wait to get to cut it off. You know, your parents be
Exactly.
so mad when
Good
you cut it
God.
off. You know, but my parents didn't put chemicals in my hair, but they
Mm-hmm.
put that straightening comb in my head, and
Yeah.
so that straightening comb made my hair straight. And so when the straightness wore off, I still wanted my hair to be straight. So when I got up to age and I did what I wanted to do with my hair, then I started using the chemicals.
Let's see what Miss Jewel is saying. Not just perms, it's everything we consume.
That's
This is
right.
this is what I help with. The slow down. See, Miss Simply Jewel, we would have loved to have you come up here, have a conversation. You know, we always invite people to come up here and, continue to have to discuss what we be talking about. She said, this is what I help with. The slow down cancer cells. We have to bring awareness to the community. That's right, Simply Jewel. That's right. You are
Well,
the man.
you should definitely feel free to come up, and there's a way that you can come on right now. You know,
Yes,
because
yes. Come on up here, Miss
you're the
Simply.
educator. You're the educator here. Simply Jewel
Come
Cosmetic.
on up here, Miss Simply. I just put that link up in here. Come on and share some more knowledge with us, baby.
Yes,
Come on
please.
up here. You know we appreciate it. I just sent the link to you. I just put it in the comments that you can click on simply. And I'm gonna see can I find you on what you call on Messenger too. But
Yeah.
I sent you the link. Would you like to come up? I would love for you to come up. No, girl, don't worry about having no makeup. To my oh Lord, no makeup. Girl, look, let me tell you something. Look, we talking some serious stuff up here now. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. You don't worry about that.
Well, that
Uh-uh.
takes a
You,
lot.
you
Some
you come
people are
on up
not
here and give
ready.
us some more knowledge and stuff. Come on and have this conversation with us because some people gonna be watching this replay. Yes, ma'am. You come on up here. You talk about no makeup. Boo boo. Mm-mm.
Well, it took a lot for a lot of people to go live, Angela, and to present their bare faces without
Yeah,
their.
I know. I know.
So it's a lot. It takes a lot, and we understand. But
Yeah.
get in touch with. We would love to have a part 2 on this, and of course, because it's worthwhile to help
Mm-hmm.
our community and help each other, because that's what we're here for. We're here for building up and empowering, educating each other.
Exactly.
So if we're not doing that, what's the purpose of the podcast and the talk show?
Exactly. And that's what y'all know. That's what we all about up here.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to bottom line this, and I'm gonna give everything in a whole nutshell at a glance.
Okay.
So the use of chemical hair relaxers has been linked to increased risk of uterine cancer, fibrosis, and endometriosis per recent studies. The most alarming study was conducted by the National Institute of Health and followed 33,497 women for nearly 11 years. Of the women who reported use of hair straightening products, the rate of uterine cancer doubled, especially, here we go, amongst the Black women.
That's what I said.
See? Another study by the National Journal of Cancer found that of 46,709 women that they followed, women who use hair relaxer products were at significantly greater risk of breast cancer. It is alleged that the presence of known carcinogens such as formaldehyde, parabens. Now, I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Bisopol, Biphenol A, and select toxic metals are the blame.
Hmm.
Formaldehyde, parabens, and this
And
bisoprene.
formaldehyde, they got that in that lash glue. I
Yeah,
was telling
yeah, exactly.
you
Did
about
y'all
that.
know that? Did y'all know the formaldehyde is in lash glue?
Hmm.
Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hair relaxing products have been shown to disrupt endocrine function and hormonal imbalance, leading to dangerous increases of estrogen production. Researchers believe hair relaxer chemicals may be more toxic than other hair care products because the scalp is thinner and more easily absorb to absorb chemicals.
Oh,
Those
wow.
who have been diagnosed with uterine or endometrial cancer, fibrosis, or endometriosis, they are filing claims against the manufacturers.
Okay.
And the products and the chemicals for not having been warned of the known risk.
There you go.
So that's the whole thing right there in a nutshell. And she was saying, and Miss Simply, she said yes, and nail polish and stuff too. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't stop there. That's what I was bringing up about, the poison earlier, the stuff that's in the rice and the seafood and different. It's just so many different things. The list can go on. We just got to know what we can avoid to bring the percentage level down, because we can't help to breathe. We want to breathe. This in the air. We got to drink water.
Exactly.
We got to drink water. So, it's in the water. But, it's a way to bring the percentage down, what you're taking into your body, and things that we don't have to have. We should not take it in. We should not.
So y'all hear that, right? Things that we ain't gotta have, don't mess with it. Well, let's put it this way, try not to.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Let's put it this way, try not to. Try not to mess with it, because it don't have to be that way. All right?
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you to those that came out. I really appreciate that. Sorry I got the coughing on y'all a little bit.
Okay.
But what I noticed when I start talking a little bit too loud, that's when I get that trickle. I noticed that. So if I start getting a little too excited. So now I just know I just got to try not to do that to keep from coughing. But this information that we gave out, I'm hoping that it helps somebody that's watching live or just gonna come back and watch the replay. Y'all, wait a minute. I got to do something. I got to do this. That's watching a replay, because this is serious, y'all. My queens, this is serious. This is serious. So if you feel, if you've been a victim of circumstance of one of those, the fibrosis and the uterine cancer and the endometriosis, y'all start getting on telephone. Look it up in your it's all in 50 states. Yeah. It's all 50 states. Put in there lawyers for the relaxers claim. Yeah. Start making some phone calls. You never know. You never know. And until then, we'll get ready to sound off. Thank y'all for coming in here. And be ready for next Thursday at 7:00 p.m. We got part 3.
Yes.
Of what has happened to the respect of women/mothers when the kids become of age, or just period, all the way around. Okay. Right. Next Thursday, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a part 3. That and another reason, I was getting inboxes. People want to participate now. So we're going to do this. That's what they want. People want, my viewers want to do this. What she say? She said, "Oh, I tried to click the link and oh, you did." She said she tried to click the link and lost me. Wow.
We'll definitely get you next time, and you can. Matter of fact, you can inbox Miss Angela and try to set up something with her or myself, Janet Brown, and we'll try to set up something where you can be a guest host on the show.
Exactly.
And educate us, please.
Exactly.
Please.
Exactly. Wouldn't have no problem doing that at all. Definitely wouldn't do that. And make sure for next Thursday now, part 3. If you want to partake in this part 3 of what has happened to the respect of women and mothers when the kids become of age, and basically just period. Well, just what's happened to the respect of us. Yeah. All right. What she said, Janet?
She said, maybe call me if you can. simplyjewel.com. Let's do a 3-way. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. That's a bet. We'll get ready to get out of here. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Y'all come back in here Thursday, 7:00 p.m. and we're gonna finish up the segment of what has happened to the respect of us women. We're gonna finish that up.
Y'all be blessed.